everybody, my name is Aaron Fulasma, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a brief, a code explanation, a very thorough code explanation of the game FastFingers World Grid. Very thorough because there are only 5 scripts. Of course, I always do thorough, but here is going to be even more because there are only 5 scripts and most of them are fairly short. But then again, this is very nice and it's a very good game. And I believe you have probably watched the previous video which gives you a game demonstration. This is the code explanation. Okay. So if you've not watched it, I highly recommend you go ahead and watch that as well because it's a brand new game and this has not been familiarized with any other game before. Okay. Oh, and for the past few videos, you may have the keen-eyed versions of you may have noticed I have upgraded to Unity 2018.2.1 F1. Just Unity 2018.2. That's good enough. Not need to say 0.1 F1. Okay. So I've upgraded recently and I've gotten a lot of benefits. For example, now I have Text Mesh Pro, which came in really handy this time because now if you look, I kept it in maximize on play so you couldn't actually see. Okay, that is what display, and so it's actually Text Mesh Pro. Okay, and I kept it small cap, and it's a very nice add-on and all, and I really recommend you upgrade it to 2018.2. Though some of you might not have the bandwidth to do that, but I somehow found it. Okay, so there you have it, Unity 2018 and this brand new Text Mesh Pro, which I will be using, and of course I have used. I just showed you in runtime. Yeah, runtime. Well, play mode actually. Let's just get started, shall we? So, over here, I'm pretty sure you are well aware with the singleton. Oh, and here's something new. Partial. I don't think you have seen this before, have you? Yeah. Here's your... Hold on a moment. Where's the other part? I'll keep this open. It's a part of Game Manager. I've actually split it into 2 portions. One contains the actual Game Manager and the other contains the other part, the world. Okay? Understood? Errors? Oh yeah, there probably errors. Thumbs up. Very hard to see that. Okay? Partial means it's still not completed, there's still more to come. So there are 2 parts of the Game Manager. One is in here as warden. This is the actual Game Manager. Actually, right click, you will get 2 places. Over here and over here. No, it doesn't quite recognize this is the main script because there might be different main scripts. Okay? So back to here. We have an initializer. Feeling familiar? Probably. If you watch the game on Run for Fruit, then you know what this initializer is. You didn't? No problem. This is what the initializer is. It is used for initializing a randomized increasing timeline. See? Simple. Then we have a serialized field, which is also multi-line. Multi-line is like, where is it? So like so. Here, the finalizing text format, so I can actually see it very properly. Okay. And that's a score format, and I'm gonna explain you what it means. So, angle bracket color equals green plus bracket 0. I'm gonna give you explanation of all of this very soon. This is some special stuff passed by Text Mesh Pro. Okay. So we go into class. So over here, looky, here. Okay. So over here we are using color green plus x is x, which I replace with plus 0, and same over here 1. Okay. Now this is actually a tag which is used to call it kind of like an HTML. If you use HTML before, you know what tags are, and they're used to change stuff. Then they're actually used at the basis of HTML. But here tags aren't that important. It's not quite rendered as HTML, but it uses similar syntax. For example, if we put there's another option as well. We try hash 10010. F F F F F F. That makes it alpha Jana. Okay? Small alpha. So that's also color. Okay? Just a brief demo of TextMesh Pro. You can find out more information in the documentation. But never mind. So let's move on, shall we? And now we are finalizing text format. Again, more format. This just means when it will be formatted. Final references. Over there. We will be passing in all this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So these will be replaced with their respective parameters. And this is the time till level ends in seconds. Everything is in seconds in Unity, I should tell you that. And serialized field meaning, of course, not serialized field. It just shows it over here in this serializer. Inspector, I mean, not serializer. And then over here in play screen and give motion. Again, restore. I need to keep the roll, it will keep shouting at me. This is uninitialized, this is uninitialized. So I don't like that. Okay. List of words and new list of words and active word. Then we have a word spawn time as well. Time start, time till level ends. Absolute meaning it will keep decreasing and increasing. It's a timer, if you will. Correct words, missed words, correct letters. U in just means unsigned and can't be negative. Okay? Unsigned. Sign means plus or minus. There's no plus or minus, it's just plus. But not actually plus, it's unsigned. Okay? Timer start is equal to time, and play screen dot set active true. We turn off the game. We turn this on, we turn that off. Game over screen. This on game over, so we turn that off. Is the finalizing text mesh enabled equals false. This. It is also in there, but then again, no problem. We refresh the score text and we add a word because it will still take a while. Okay, and then we set the randomized increasing timer, and then on update we call the on update function of this because we don't want to start a separate code routine. Okay. And in the input string we parse all the inputs and we do on letter key press. We're just gonna go through all the return the keyboard input into the string. So very fast, you want to run FAN in like 5 seconds. I mean less than frame time. Okay, so that's also possible. So that's why this input string is there. Okay, and then we are incrementing this time till level ends absolute, and if it is if it is the time to end, then we end the level. Okay, and over here okay, so moving on. The play screen, we turn it off when the level is over, and we turn when the game was done. We set the text mesh enabled to true, and we stop the world spawn timer. And then we dispose of all the words. I'll explain that right now. Well, now is in this next. Singleton, I'm pretty sure I'll explain at the end because many of you already know the explanation. Okay. Now, words.clear is I'm going to clear all the words because now they've all been disposed. And now we just format it. The correct words, missed words, correct letters, and the amount of time that is passed. On letter key press is the more interesting part. Okay? So pay attention. So over here we have the active word and we check if it is not null. If it is not null, meaning we have an active word, then we also check if its current character is equal to the type characters. Then we increment the destroyed current letters. We destroy the current letter and then we increment the correct letter, the number of correct letters we have typed. And if there isn't one, then we loop through all the words we have in there and we we first reset them because we save, and then we move next because first we get null. Okay, this is how it works. And then we loop through, then we check if it is equal to the letter, then we set that to the active one, we destroy the current letter, then we break out of this for loop because we don't want to do any more checking because we have found our match. Okay, and then we check if active word is not equal to null and active word is typed, meaning it is not null. This might be the case if the word you typed isn't there at all, the letter you typed isn't there at all, there is no active word, then this might be the case. And then we check if the word is completely typed. If it is completely typed, then we check the active word, the S word, not word, it's string word. Okay, so remove word, active word, and then we remove it from the words list, and then the word is equal to the active word, then we set the active word to null and we increment the correct word. Otherwise, we increment the missed words. And refresh the score text. We dispose the word, and again for safety purposes we set it to null. Okay? We just reload it. Scene manager load scene, current active scene dot build in. This reloads the scene. And refresh score text, just do string dot format. Score format, correct words and missed words. Yeah, correct words and missed words. And then add word will just get a random word from the word handler. It's the next after word, okay? And this word display is next after word. And then we add that new word created from that string, okay? So now, word. Shall we? So over here, it's an internal class, meaning it is only accessible in this assembly. It's not being accessible anywhere outside, like maybe the plugins or the editor is not accessible anywhere outside that. Internal is good enough over here. Okay. Read-only list. It's still sort of a list. It's an enumerator. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Move next, and why is it an enumerator? Yeah, when it's both an enumerator and enumerable at the same time. See? So we don't need a new enumerator. Yes, we don't need a separate enumerator class. It's in itself. They're moving forward. Whew. Now, over here, string word pause equals -1. We have to start at -1. Then we have its very own word display. We won't have word display in the beginning. So constructor string word we instantiated using the word display prefab. I'm explaining this as well in the once I complete all of this, I'll explain exactly what this prefab is. It's just a connector, but it's static. That's what makes it a little bit hard to parse. Okay. Now we also set the shown text to equal this current word. Set this dot word, this word to this word. We set this word to this word, and the shown text to this word, which is set to this word. Okay. Now we set this word. Very confusing. It's word class. I should keep it word class is equal to this. Okay. And then you also have an integer position, not very required, but I still keep it around in case it is required. Okay. Now instantiate using the word, and we set the position to the position. Okay. And we do a read-only list of character. Current position equals -1. If it is -1, then we return the null character, otherwise we return the word position. Normally, hold on a moment. This is going to return an error or 2 or 3. Well, just one error. Yeah, there it is. Then count word dot length and index word at index. Get enumerator just returns itself. A simplest thing ever, if you will. Enumerator of character, also the regular enumerator, but it really doesn't matter. Move next, just if the word is typed, then we return false. Otherwise, we check the word, we implement the position and check if it is check, and then we check if it is larger than the word length. If it is so, then the word is over. There's nothing more next to the list. reset, we just set the position to -1, and from my comparable string, compared to string other, word that compared to other clone, we convert the word that clone as string and position. Okay, and equatable, sorry, word equals word, equality comparable, very helpful. This is just the equals operator, equals object as word, other is not equal to null, and other is equal to word is equal to other dot word, and was equal to other dot pos, and disposed value, meaning it has been disposed of or not. All of this has to be equal. And get hash code is just getting the hash code. Still there, not very required, but still I keep it there. Destroy control just moves next and removes it from the word display. Okay. Is word type? We set the position to learn dot length. If it is larger, then it's there. And S word, it's current dead word. And disposable support. Dispose value to detect redundant calls, and if it is not disposing value, meaning again if it has already been disposed of, then we don't want to do this. And if it is disposing, I don't really know why they keep this, but this is kind of the disposing pattern over here. And word is equal to null and destroy the game object. And then we dispose the value to set it to true. Okay. This code is disposable order. We want to change this code. Put in a code in disposable logo. Yeah, this is kind of I just went along with it. Kept it over here. Okay. Okay. That's this is a kind of what Microsoft recommends. So I just went along with it and said this is gonna be right and all that. Okay. So this is good enough for us. Now word display. Word handle is one of the last things that kind of pop up. Okay. I think word handler is better. Okay. Very small script. Very small. But very important. Okay. It's a protected singleton, not destroy on load. Familiar? It's protected singleton and you should not destroy it on load. Meaning we don't load these two files over and over again. Okay? And these two word files and a string of words, and we set if it is initialized to first. And then do a new list of strings. Then we add this range. Resource text as a word file location for all word file locations, and we replace carriage returned with null characters, and we split it using the new line character. Just replaces all of these characters, carriage returned characters, with null characters. String.empty would be better. String.empty, and we just split it at the new line character. Split. We just splits it at the new line character. Then we check if it is initialized and true. And we have to do this very explicitly. These two are not going to be called at the same time, hopefully. Okay. So if while it is not initialized, we keep on waiting. Once it is initialized, then we do this. Otherwise, it's gonna throw a bunch of exceptions saying the words is null, words is null, words is null. Okay, so we have to wait for until it's initialized. And once it is initialized, we can do whatever you want. Okay. Okay. Oh, and resources.load text is this just loads the text. We don't have to put up .txt because I've seen that causes errors. And also it's not very required either. Okay. Word display. Static read-only character array of vowels. Read-only means you can only construct it. I couldn't use constant here because for some weird reason arrays are not constant. However, strings which are basically at heart arrays are. This is just how things work. So these are the 5 vowels, and these are partially important. Okay. Randomized access XYZ. Material, selected material. We don't have to keep the non-selected material because that's default assigned. The position. Okay, need position randomization, right? Yeah. No. Wait. Yes. Position randomized access. Position Y is in the height, and it starts out at that. Okay. then randomize the axis in which it randomized, and then the random range vector 2 because they all put on one line. Okay, and move down the speed. Very simple. How fast it moves down. Internal game manager dot word. We can't keep it public because then word is internal, and keeping this public would not quite make sense. Okay, well the C# won't allow it either. Okay, now text mesh pro text. Yeah, text script, kind of important. Then we have the string underscore word because that's an actual word, completed word, incomplete word. Then text null coalesce operator rings a bell. If you watch Jet Run for Fruit, you know what it is. If you haven't, no problem. I'll just explain it again. Okay. I'm just gonna comment this out. Okay, Control C, and it's basically the same as null. Actually, not equal to null. Oops. Question mark. Text column. This is roughly what it evaluates to. Roughly. Well, actually, that's exactly what it evaluates to. Okay. Coalesce. Okay. That's it. That's it. Text is not equal to null. Return text. Otherwise, return some other stuff. So if x is not equal to null, we get x. If x is null, we get y. Well, here I said x to y, but then again, that's just a tiny thing. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Whew. Done. Now start. Fun fact: did you know you could also right active word question mark array access 10. Print active word. This just means return null if there is nothing inside. Change overall. Okay. So that's also possible. Null array access. There's also a question mark dot for null. Oh, sorry. For null propagation operator. Okay. This just removes it down in the move speed. Vector hero down times and return time times move down speed, and we do it in the word space because it may or may not be rotated. Who knows? Okay. Then remove letter, we just get the substring of the incomplete word 0 and 1, meaning first character. Well, this is the count, so first character. Incomplete word, we remove the first one. Okay. Plus equals incomplete word substring. We just add the incomplete word substring, and then we set it to selected material equals selected mat.name completed word, and then we turn out the material and then remove vowels of the incomplete word. On collision enter, if it touches the bottom, then we remove the word. Shown text private get. That makes no sense. Whew. Text, we remove the vowels, and incomplete word equals underscore word equals value. Incomplete word equals nothing. String.empty, if you will. String.empty. Just go ahead and check. Yes, that's it. So, read only. Remove vowels. We have string characters. There's REPL character, replacement character. Return value equals new character. String.length. We have to do it like this because strings are immutable. Well, immutable as in you can't actually just pick a random index and swap it with another one. You can't do that in strings. Okay? So that's why I have to use this a character string. And return value at I equals string at I. Okay? Then we print. How do we print it? Then if vowel contains I, if it vowels that contains string at I, which we can simplify. Okay? As accesses. and then we set it to return value at I equals replacement character, and then we just set the new string to the return value. Okay, return new string word prefab null coalescing operator. We load the word display at prefabs \\. This just means backslash and name of word display. This just loads a word display class rather than a game object, which you might have seen before. Okay, and I think, oh yeah, right, I forgot Windows voice. I still have to introduce it. This is a native plugin which I have generated, and just initializes the speech, destroy speech, add to speech queue, clear speech queue message, and status message. This just returns status message. Yeah, this just gets the status message, hopefully, and it gets the status message SB40. It takes in a reference, that's the reason. And on enable, when it is enabled, if I is equal to null, I is equal to this, so I should have used singleton, but it really doesn't make a difference. Technically, I isn't used that often. Well, yes it is. Maybe I make it private. Private. That's all. That's the main difference. Speaker static, so no point there. Okay? If initializing speech, and don't destroy and load the scheme object, and once we initialize speech, we literally call init speech. This is very important. Otherwise, we destroy the game object. Don't know for what reason. Oh yeah, right. That means I read 2, because on enable should only be called once, and this is the second one. Okay. And static void speak. This will add to the speech queue MSG. We need a queue here because there might be multiple strings over there. Okay. And on destroy, meaning when it is destroying speech, we have to destroy the speeches when I is equal to null. Okay. And this just returns the status message string builder. Okay. And that concludes the code explanation of FastFingers word builder. Thanks for watching. Okay. Thanks for watching.